People sometimes ask why I bother to carry a chainsaw on my golf cart when I go hunting. This is Hovey Smith, the backyard sportsman. And it's evening and I'm about to go out hunting. And guess what? My trail is blocked. I ran this trail just yesterday. And see what has happened. A large tree has fallen across my road. Now that happened some time ago and I had cut it away. And now, guess what? It has shifted on me. And another branch has come down. So I'm going to have to cut up this stuff so I can at least get through my trail. I'm going to have to be a bit cautious as to how I proceed, because that is a huge limb unless you, and an even bigger trunk behind it. Now we can get some closer and show you how this chainsaw cuts. The trail is now clear enough that we may proceed, and that's all for now. I'll come back and get this friendly little fellow later. We are set up in our rainy day blind, although it's not raining. We did manage to get here despite having to cut some limbs at a reasonable hour. And I had stashed my stuff in here previously. And we have, of course, Crossbow that's ready to go. Our accessory bag. And here is where we'll be shooting. This is the open area that we cut last week. And hopefully we'll have some deer appearing before dark. It's day 3 of our hunt. And we're back in our rainy day blind again, overlooking this cleared area. And we sat last night and had some good results. That is, so far as seeing deer went. Saw 5 deer. One about 2-year-old buck, a big doe and her yearling fawn, which were about 100 yards away, up a road. Another one, a doe, was in shooting range, but unfortunately was standing in that thick stuff, looked at the blind, saw an open door, that is one of these windows that was open, and blew and took off, never to be seen again. So consequently, I have closed this door now, so I can't shoot through it, but to the deer peering at this blind, it will look, I think, more nearly normal. And the theory is when it walks out into the open area here, I'll have a clear straightaway shot. Now down the road further, which you cannot really see, it's all dark, I can shoot out to about 50 yards. So from right in front of the blind to 50 yards, I'm good. We had a doe cross about 100 yards away. And what I suspected was headed towards water. So what we're going to do is for our next set, move down to another blind. We're set up in a different blind on our 3rd day. And this is overlooking a food plot. And I've shot deer out of this food plot before. In fact, this is where Bon Richard, those of you who watch my videos, took his deer. Well, we're pulling out. We did have activity today. We had a young doe and her fawn walk through, and they actually came within range, easy range, like 10 yards. But I did not choose to take them. They actually came from that direction, and then they walked diagonally across the plot. We're now in the last week of Georgia's archery season, and this is a Monday. And this is the first cool morning we've had during the 3 previous weeks of season. And I'm in a tire stand. And there's my bow and tray and little reading material. And we are overlooking our food plot. This is the largest food plot we have planted. And we need rain on it right now. And hopefully what will happen, we will have deer walk out there. Well, my deer up on the upland where I am now move fairly well at about 11 o'clock as a rule. So when I come out and sit this stand, I make it a practice of whatever happens, I stay until 11. So we shall see. We did not have anything show this morning. You can see the sun is quite bright out there. Well, I've got some other stuff to do, so I'm going to head out. Got to cut out around another blind with my lawnmower and also shoot some guns.